That evening, after a bath, I go back to my room. I haven't seen Okta. She's apparently holed herself up in her room. Everyone did their best to give her space and not bother her. What's she thinking about all alone? I sit at my desk staring out at the moon high in the sky. Like any day, it's kind and bright, lighting my room with its shine. I don't need a lantern. I really like thinking to myself under natural light like this. Right now, I can imagine I'm not a single human at all, but part of the environment around me. I feel like a book, a desk like the branch of the cherry blossom tree swaying in the wind, one with nature. What's this? What's that? I see an unfamiliar book lying on the bookshelf in the moonlight. I pick it up and instantly know what it is when I see the cover. This is the book I gave to Okta. Yep, that's what I thought. She came in when I was gone and left it here? But why? Is she trying to tell me something? Okta wouldn't do this without a reason. Okta hates making unnecessary moves. She works fast and efficiently. If she wanted to throw it away, she would have done that silently. If she wanted to give it to me, she would have done it in person this morning. To leave it for me silently like this. I wait for everyone to fall asleep before grabbing the book and heading for Okta's room. I knock on her door, but just like yesterday, she doesn't answer. I'm coming in, Okta. I quietly announce myself before entering. In the darkened room, Okta sits against the wall with her legs pulled to her chest. I watch her silently for a bit, and she doesn't move, just staring off into the distance. Okta, this book. Unlike yesterday, she doesn't ignore me, but her answer is curt. Can I sit next to you? I do my best to address her softly. Okta doesn't respond, just closing her eyes. I can't just leave her like this. If there's anything I can do to help her feel better, if there's anything I can do to help her find an answer, I want to do whatever I can to help her. I sit beside her. You don't look fine. The same conversation from yesterday. Okta says those words for herself, but I still answer her. I'll leave this book here. Do you plan on sleeping like this again? Okta doesn't answer me, staying still with her eyes closed. We share a moment of silence. The only thing one can hear is our breathing. I place my jacket on her shoulders. You mean her knees. She moves slightly to snuggle into it, but that's all. Is what I'm doing hypocritical? Is this a bother to her? Should I just have left her alone? In that dimly lit room, I spend the night with Okta once more. I break the promise I made with my friend, and approached Okta. It's that kind of a night. You don't say it again. This bottomless emotion turns to darkness, and I'm unable to see how deeply it's affecting her. It's that kind of a night. When I wake, Okta isn't beside me anymore, and the book is gone. The book that was beside me is gone as well. I look around her room, but I don't see it anywhere. I listen for clues, but the dorm is silent. I can't even hear people moving around. Damn, did I oversleep again? I get up, heading to the living room. She's a little less dead on the inside, at least. Only Ogda. Ogda is standing alone in the living room. I look at the clock, noticing it's barely past 6. You're up, Ellie. It's a simple conversation, but Ogda won't meet my gaze. I can't tell if she's depressed, but in the brightness, I can see that the light in her eyes is still missing. Not as bad as before. How's the paperwork sorting at the office?
問題なく進んでいる。あとは土方に判断してもらうだけだ。
I see. It helps that you're so fast at your job.
新選組に頼みたいことがあれば遠慮なく頼め。
Yeah, I will.
朝稽古に行ってくる。
Ogda heads off to the dojo, and as if to replace her, Hijikata and Toyama pass me next.
おはよう。ってこんな時間にお前が起きてるなんて珍しいな。
I just happened to wake up.
おはよう。先ほど起きたとすれ違ったが、何かあったのか？
It's nothing. She's the same as usual.
今日は朝稽古だ。剣を振るえば気持ちも少しは変わるだろう。
そうだな。あ、そういえば金則様じゃなくて小梅ちゃんからことづて。あさってじゃなくて明日からこっちに戻るそうだ。よろしくだ。
土方、昨日受け取ったことづてを伝え忘れていたのか？
What made you think that?
あさってじゃなくて明日からこっちに戻るそうだ。よろしくだとよ。忙しくだよ。すまんすまん。まあそういうことだからよろしくな。
Yeah, I got it. I'll prepare for her arrival too.
さてと、じゃあ朝稽古してくるわ。
私も行ってくる。奉行所へは少し遅れていくことになると思う。ではな。
Drilling with Hijikata and Toyama might lift Ogda's spirits. It's easier to move your body than to think sometimes. I hope that's how it works for her. It looks like we'll be ready to make the move to Minamimachi even earlier than expected. Today or maybe tomorrow at the latest.
さくらちゃんたち全然来ないね。もうお昼過ぎちゃったよ。
I wonder if they've been working out this entire time.
朝からずっと？まあ、久しぶりだし体を動かしたいのはわかるけどさ。
Should we go get them?
いや、いいよ。少し気になっただけだからね。それよりもさ、起きたちゃんどんな感じ？
It's not something that can be fixed in a day or two.
そっか、そうだよね。
But I tell Remy about the book and the 2 nights we spent together.
そんなことがあったんだ。
I think she returned the book to my room on purpose.
そうだろうね。きっと隣にいてほしいんだよ。
Me?
なんでかはわからないけど、少なくとも頼りにはしてるんじゃないかな。
Well, yeah, he may be the fucking magistrate, so it would kind of make sense for her to have a grudge against him, but like, he still stood up for her when she didn't have a say in whether or not she was able to see Kondo for the last time, before his execution. I wonder if it's okay for me to keep approaching her like that. Well, it's her route, so like, you know.
気にかけてしまってっていうのはどういう意味？
I'm wondering if I should leave her be like everyone else. But when I see her like that, I just can't. I don't know if it's right or not, but
大丈夫だよ。しっかり気にしてあげて。
Rimu cuts me off with her words of encouragement.
使命君が悩んで苦しんでるみたいに、沖田ちゃんも一緒に悩んでる。私たちの誰にもできない、使命君にしかできないことだよ。
Something only I can do, huh? Rimu persuades me and I decide to press on. The dark cloud of worry hanging over my heart has finally seen some sunshine through. Thanks for listening to me, Rimu.
こんな風に沖田ちゃんにも接してあげてね。
Yeah, you got it. Rimu's words blasted through my worries, giving me the push on the shoulder I need. After that, Hichikata, Okuda, and Toyama never end up coming into the office. When I get back to the dorm in the evening, all of them are still practicing. The three of them had completely forgotten time, absorbed in swinging their wooden swords around. But her eyes are still... Okuda's eyes are still dead inside. Toyama and Hijikata say that Okuda's movements are the same as normal. But the only thing that's different now compared to before is... she smiles now. That Okuda smiles? The only time I've seen her smile is maybe at the fireworks. When she was surrounded by Kondo and Yamanami and truly smiled from her heart. Normally it'd be a good thing, but Okuda's in herself right now. The book that I returned to Okuda yesterday is once more in my room today. I take it in hand and head to her room. I knock on her door, but there's no answer. Okuda, I'm coming in. I announce myself quietly and head inside. In the dark room, Okuda sits with her back against the wall and her legs pulled to her chest. The only difference to the past 2 days is that she's already asleep. I'll leave the book and head back to my own room. I place the book down and move towards the door.
何の用だ?
Sorry, did I wake you?
ずっと起きていた。
I see. Her eyes are just as dark as they have been. What exactly does she see right now? Can I sit next to you?
いい。
She allows it for the first time. I take a seat beside her, place my jacket on her shoulders. Once again, it's her knees. I'll leave the book here.
勝手にしろ。
You guys were practicing all day today. How was it?
別に。
Looks like Hijikata and Toyama got really into their first training in a while.
いつもと同じだ。
Her answers are curt, but she's answering. Answering, but not bringing anything up on her own. Her words are short and clear, but it reminds me very much of how she used to be. We should be done moving office tomorrow.
嫌だ。
You don't want to move offices?
知らん。
Okuda closes her eyes and quiets down once more. But I'm pretty sure Okuda just said she doesn't want us to move. It's a place of memories. On the special days we spent together with Kondo. That and the place where Kondo's life was taken. Even if it's a place of memories for Okuda, we can't stay at Nakamachi. We can't drag everyone into this over a personal reason. And I'm now the man whose job it is, to know it. We don't run the kind of organization that can move for purely personal reasons. We share our fears and understanding of our own powerlessness. It's that kind of a night. In that darkness, we sit and exchange words. It's that kind of a night. I think I know what fucking... It's even he said it so many times. It's impossible for me not to use it as the fucking title of the episode. The job we spent days on is finally over. Our luggage is all packed and ready to be taken to Nakamachi. Minimimachi. They're already in Nakamachi. We'll be parting with this place today.
今日から南町奉行所に勤務することになるんだね。
It makes me a little melancholic.
お別れはとうの昔に済ませただろう。喋ってないでさっさと行くぞ。
了解。
Toyama leads the group, and our movers grab the things, following after her. All the street cops, including Rimu and the Shinsengumi soldiers, have their own carts to pull. I just need to check and see if we've forgotten anything. While the pieces of luggage are moved one by one, I head to the court alone. Once I get there, I see Okta standing where Kondo took his life. Once Okta, the soldiers all left with Toyama.
そうか。
Okta hears my words, but doesn't attempt to move. I'm going to check and make sure we're not forgetting anything.
確認などする必要はない。そのままでいい。
It'll cause trouble later if we forget something.
忘れるべくして忘れるものだ。放っておけ。
Is there something you want to leave behind?
違う。持っていけないだけだ。
What is it that we shouldn't take with us?
この場所、すべてだ。
This is no longer a place for us. We've been assigned to Minimimachi.
知っている。だから、確認などする必要はない。持っていくべき荷物はすべて荷台に乗せた。
Oh, wait, no.
信用していないのか。
I feel like I've done it again. I don't think I did. No, I trust you. But it's just to make sure.
ならば、私も共に回る。
Yeah, I don't know why he just didn't say, why don't you come with me then? Okta steps away from Kondo's spot, standing beside me. There doesn't seem to be anything left here.
ない。次に行こう。
Nothing here. I look around the situation room, but there's not even a speck of dust left behind. We talked through every case and that came through here in this room. We all naturally stood in our spots and argued out our ideas until we found the truth. Is there anything we forgot?
ない。ここには何もない。
Okta is standing where Kondo normally would. He must be trying to relive her time with Kondo, burning them into her memories so she'll never forget.
私はお前と思い出話をするつもりはない。次に行こ
う。Right, let's go. Okta cuts me off before I bring up the old days. I think it might be best to recollect a bit. It might be best to recollect a bit. But if that's not what Okta wants to do, then we shouldn't.
どうした？突っ立ってないでさっさと次に行こう。
Nothing forgotten here either. I don't have many good memories of the jail. Komi was locked up here, and housed a number of criminals. I myself was locked up in Kitamachi, and this is bringing back bad memories.
南町に牢はあるのか。
Yeah, it's not too different from Nakamachi or Kitamachi.
そうか。南町だから牢など使っていないのかと思っていた。
My father was an empathetic magistrate, but he still did his job.
ならば安心だ。罪人を放り込む場所がなければ困るからな。
Yeah. As Okta and I walk around the the magistrate's office, the memories wash over me. They just well up, reminding me of everything we've done. Shall we move on?
ああ、さっさと済ませよう。
We go through every room, making sure nothing is forgotten, and eventually the sunset comes. I never knew this place was so big.
お前の見回りが遅いだけだ。
So you say, but this is our last chance. We won't be coming back here unless there is a serious reason.
そうか。ならば、いっそのこと燃やして潰してしまえばいい。
Why? If a suitable magistrate comes about, we may use it again.
仲間ちが必要とされる世の中になるのか。
Magistrates don't exist only to punish people for crimes. If we had one more, it'd make everyone's lives easier.
仲間ちが必要とされる世になるのかどうかと私は聞いている。
If we need the office and it isn't there, then we'll have a bad time. It's just insurance. Okta wants the place gone regardless. Given the memories she has here, she wants to burn it all away and wash the slate clean. If I could then I would do that for her. But it's not something I can pull off. This is our last farewell, Okta. Is there anything left for you to do?
ない。先に南町に行っている。
Thank you for helping me with my patrol. Okta doesn't even look back, quickly taking her leave from the magistrate's office. If she wanted to, I would have let her stay here alone. But she didn't ask for that. Okta, do you have a second? I hurriedly called out to her as she heads for the gates. We're closing this place down tonight. Will you stay and guard it with me until then? Okta listens until the end before heading out without turning back. Maybe I'm meddling. Am I just trying to strike my own conscious? Wait, stroke or stroke? Hang on. Fuck, I didn't read that either. A stroke. Did I take action just assuming that Okta Did I take action just assuming what Okta wants? My actions hurt her instead. These unanswerable questions churn within me and go unheard. The move to Minamimachi went off without a hitch. But it did take all the daylight hours. I saw Kome on her way back to the dorm, but she seems even more tired than me for some reason. When I asked her about it, she said the castle was doing some moving of its own. Once everyone got home, we were all exhausted and headed back to our rooms to fall asleep immediately. The book isn't here. I look around my room for places Okta would put it, but I can't find it. I guess that means she's okay. I feel like I don't have the right to go to her room without an excuse. It may be best to leave her alone for now. I'm tired anyway. Let's get some sleep. I go to my closet to pull out the mattress only to find the book. Why here of all places? I thought it was strange, but with the book here, It can only mean one thing. I take the book in hand and head to Okta's room. I knock lightly on Okta's door, but no answer. I'm coming in, Okta. I announce myself before heading into her room. Her usual position, her usual look. The familiar scene awaits me once more. This book.
知らない。
I'll leave it here.
もうそれは必要ない。
That's not true. This is important to you, right?
お前が決めることじゃない。
You're right. Sorry. I put the book she says she doesn't need quietly down in a place she can't see. Can I sit next to you?
勝手にしろ。
I sit beside her. We'll be using Minimumachi from tomorrow on.
知ってる。
Thanks for helping me patrol today.
どうでもいい。うん。どうでもいいこと。
I don't think so.
もう喋るな。今日は疲れた。
She closes her eyes after saying that. I place my jacket on her shoulders. Just as Okta wants, I don't say anything more to her. She falls to sleep with her eyes still closed. Why would she leave a book she says she doesn't need anymore in a place like that? Was she wishing for me to notice? Should I continue to talk to her to try and understand her better? Is it a good idea for me to keep sticking my nose in her business without waiting for her to come talk to me? Am I overthinking things? Beside me, Okta is leaning against the wall, sleeping quietly. Is it important to have someone by your side like this? Rumi's words echo in my head as I fall to sleep as well. He didn't say it's that kind of a night. What? I feel something poking around my lower body in my sleep. Something is touching me in the darkness, wriggling about. This must be a dream. A dream like this in this situation? It feels so real. I feel pure guilt at the pleasure that is welling up between my legs. Hang on a minute. Such a sweet sensation. I just want to keep dreaming. But it's best to wake myself now. I can't bear the idea of waking up with a stiffy or worse next to her. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up me. I scream at myself in my dream, but I don't wake. Right. I can just open my eyes. The reason it's so dark is not because I'm dreaming, but because my eyes are closed. But if that's so, this feeling... I open my eyes, shocked into silence by what I see. My head is spinning, and I still can't think straight. I wake up ready to puke. I look to my hands and feet in a dazed state, noticing that I'm no longer bound. Was it all a dream? I had an awful, horrific dream. A dream where Okta tied me up, drugged me, and had her way with me. I don't usually have nightmares. It was a dream, right? But this dull pain in my body suggests that it was reality. Then I find the one piece of proof that shows it was no dream. Blood. Around the waistband of my clothes, I see a small smudge of blood. Indisputable proof I took Okta's virginity. Evidence that what happened last night was not a dream. This is insane. Now I'm actually awake. I realize that Okta isn't here despite it being her room. I should change clothes for now. I change my blood-stained clothes and check the clock, noting that it's already 7 AM. Why did Okta do that yesterday? Tying me up and then having her way with me for nothing but lustful purposes. Sexual intercourse without love. She attacked me just for my body. This isn't normal. She's behaving oddly. But who should I talk to about this? Is this even something I should talk about? My only option is to talk to the person herself, but where is she? For all my worries, Okta hasn't gone anywhere, sitting in the living room staring outside. Okta, we need to talk.
なんだ
You attacked me last night, didn't you? There's no point in beating around the bush. I go straight for the kill.
ああ、やった。だからどうした
So what? Okta answers me like it's nothing, no sign of regret or emotion. Why would you do such a thing?
何を怒っている意味がわからない。
I don't get you. Why did you assault me like that?
そこにお前がいたからだ。理由はそれだけだ。
Do you understand what you did?
わかってる。お前を襲い、まぐわった。
Okta answers as if it's as obvious as breathing. Emotionlessly, thoughtlessly, meaninglessly. There's nothing there. I can't believe it. Doesn't it bother you at all?
お前こそ何を気にしている
This isn't normal. It was your first time, right? Why would you do such a thing?
言いたいことの意味が全くわからない。
Yes, you do. Stop pretending you're fine.
ああ、なるほど。そういうことか。お前がそこまで怒る理由がわかった。私がしたことは罪になるんだな。
That's not it.
裁きたいなら裁け。私は抗わない。自分のしたことに対して責任は持つ。
That's not what I meant. I found myself yelling. Okta doesn't seem to care at all about what she did yesterday. There's no way she doesn't know what this kind of physical relationship between two people means. We're a couple already. Stop pretending not to know.
うっとうしい。本当に気に障るやつだ。
Who? Me or you?
どうしたんですか
Ah, Korme. Our conversation got so heated I didn't notice Korme come into the living room.
朝から一体どうしたんです
It's nothing. I'm sorry I woke you up. I'm sorry I woke you. What happened last night isn't something we should discuss in front of Korme. Korme just came back as our clerk. I can't let her hear this.
外に行ってくる。じゃあ。
Okta. Okta quickly runs out the door.
険しい顔をされてましたけど。
She's still not over things. So, we had a little argument, that's all.
沖田姉様はどこか心ここにあらずという感じです。一体いつから
It's a long story. I told Korme about everything that happened while she was gone, excluding the incident last night.
理解しました。沖田姉様にとっては辛いことの連続ですね。
Yes. So, try not to bring it up, okay?
はい。ですが沖田姉様は指名兄様にだけ感情的になっている気がします。
Only with me. Only with me. Only with me.
指名兄様、私たちに何かできるとすればそっとしておくことです。ですが指名兄様だけは違います。もっと積極的に関わった方がいいと思います。
But that's...
沖田姉様の中で指名兄様は何か特別な存在のはずです。 恨み、復讐、もしかしたらもっとひどい感情なのかもしれません。ですが、だからこそ刺激になると思うんです。
Motivation. Okta is more emotional than it comes to me when it comes to me. But to get her back to normal, maybe I need to be the one to approach her. Thank you, Kome. I'll try going after her.
はい、いってらっしゃいませ。
I'm still trying to think why she did it. The only theory I have is that it's because she wants him to hate her. Because she doesn't want her hatred of him to be one-sided. A grudge, I guess you could say. I don't think she hates him. But there's a bitterness in her, there's a bitter feeling she has toward him. And she doesn't want it to be one-sided. I don't know. I ran out of the dorm to chase after Okta. Okta is standing dejected in the Minamimachi Magistrate's office. Okta, do you have a second?
それは命令か?
It's not an order. It's a request from me. It's from me to my friend. To one of my friends. Who walks alongside me.
黙れ。
Okta snaps back at me coldly.
お前の仲間になった覚えはない。消えろ。
What the?
幕府としての命令なら従う。それ以外で私に近づくな。
Please wait. Hear me out.
金輪際、私に関わるな。
She doesn't even wait for my answer before holding up in the situation room. Rejection. Her attitude now is completely different from how it has been. She's clearly trying to distance herself from me. But I'm not going to give in. Okta's only one step away from insanity. I have to do something to stop her. Just as I suspected, Okta's overtly avoiding me. When I call out to her, she ignores me. She won't even stay in the same room as me anymore. Even when it's about work, she gives one-word answers and won't look me in the eye.
起きたちゃん、前よりもますますひどくなってきてるね。
仕事をこなすだけの存在となってしまっている。以前よりも強烈にな。
And she's ignoring me.
使命君だけじゃなくて、みんなに対しても同じ感じだったよ。
あのままふわっと消えてしまってもおかしくない感じだった。自分の存在を消し去ろうとしているようにも私には見えたが。
Okta's trying to pretend she doesn't even exist.
会話もまともにしようともしてくれない。昨日と今日で変わりすぎだ。
She's been like this since our move to Minamimachi, apparently. Everyone already knows that Okta is in a sensitive place. But knowing that doesn't mean we can help.
私たち、起きたちゃんのことを知らなさすぎるよ。
She's never really been buddy-buddy with anyone but Kondo and Yamanami. Even though we live in the same building, we've hardly had more than the most basic of conversations with her. I know she's not normal on any account, but even if we can tell something is off, we simply don't know enough about her. Can't we do anything but keep our distance? As if we could explode. Can't we do anything but keep our distance as if she could explode at any moment? Maybe that book is in my room again.
あれだけが起きたちゃんからの訴えになってるからね。大事にしなきゃ。
We head back to the dorm, still unsure of how to solve our problem. Okta holds herself up in her room without talking to anyone as usual. I eat my dinner, have my bath, and then head back to my room to search for the book. It's not here. The book that showed up in my room every night until today. Okta's one silent appeal to me. Even without the book, it's probably best I go. But then the memory of last night hits me. Will she attack me again? This time she might actually kill me. If I don't do anything though, Okta could be like this forever. I prepare myself and head to Okta's room. I don't knock or announce myself before opening the door. Okta's not sitting with her back to the wall, legs up to her chest. She's standing on the other side of the door as if waiting for me. Not expecting her to be there, I let out a yelp.
関わるな。
Okta, we need to talk. But before I can continue, I spot something behind her. It's the book, cut into a thousand small pieces. I was thinking that she would do that. I just thought that she would have done that. She would have put all the pieces in his room as a message, quote unquote, right? I mean, giving the book back to him, putting the book in his room was the message either way, but like, you know, the book, why would you...
必要ないものを処分しただけだ。
Wasn't that a memento of Kondo?
必要ない。
That's not true. That can't be true, Okta. There's no way that's true.
あの人は死んだ。もう必要ない。
Don't try to forget Kondo. Wasn't he important to you?
関係ない。
Like an emotionless doll, Okta's words are cold, detached.
次、断りなしに私の部屋に入ってきたら殺す。
I'll come anyway.
出て行け。
She pushes me forcefully out of her room. She slams the door shut, sound echoing down the hall of the dorm. The real Okta is... Does she think if she stops making any mark on the world, it will be as if she hasn't lived? If she's trying to... Is she trying to freeze time and move no more? What should I do? What can I do? No matter how I think about it, I can't find an answer. She's cutting me off and rejecting me. It's that kind of a night. Okta is clutching the past however it hurts her, and I can't help. It's that kind of a night. We're making a round of checks to ensure that everything we need to work at Minamimachi is ready. Is this the last of our work involving Nakamachi?
はい、環境的にはこれで今まで通りの仕事ができると思います。
Has anyone run into any problems?
問題なーし。
問題ない。裁きがあっても滞りなく対処できる。
How are the Shinsengumi, Hijikato?
大丈夫だ。組織体制が少し変わったぐらいで特に問題はない。
How about you, Okta? Okta's looking directly at me, but she doesn't speak up. What do I look like to her right now? How does she think of me? Shino Okta, I'm asking as Minamimachi's magistrate, can you work smoothly in this environment?
問題ない。
Been like this since morning. I can't ask her as a person. I have to ask as the Minamimachi magistrate. If I don't do that, she won't answer. The others haven't tried to stop her. They know she wouldn't if they tried.
じゃ、俺らは見回りに行ってくる。起きた。ついてこい。
ああ、わかった。
Hijikata gives me a look as he takes Hijikata out of the office. He can tell too that something's wrong, but can't help either.
起きた姉様はどうなるのでしょうか。
What do you mean?
私たちと一緒にいるのが苦しいのなら別の場所へ勤務などするのでしょうか。
If she asks to do that, I'll allow it.
起きたちゃんは私たちと一緒にいることについては拒んでいないってこと？
I don't know.
だが時間の問題だろう。このままではいつか必ず大変なことになる。
I know, but
分かっててもこれじゃどうすることもできないよ。
no matter what I do or what I say, nothing works. She just looks off into space with empty eyes and a changeless expression. Will Okta be like this forever? Look, Jime. The only thing you can really do at this point in time is to just be there for her. You know, just, you know, what you were doing, right? Going to her room every night, sitting next to her, putting your coat over her knees, even though you keep saying it to her shoulders, that was good. And then she did that, right? You know? And I don't know. What she did was a bit yeah. Either way, as long as he doesn't ignore her, I guess. Isn't there anything we can do to help? Time passes as usual, meaninglessly, and without progress, as if to ridicule the thought.
一難去ってまた一難か。まったく。どうしてこうなるかね。
In the evening, Hijikata and I discuss what's going on. But I can't just leave her like this. Neither the Shinsengumi nor the Minimachi Magistrate's office can afford to ignore Okta's actions. However we may feel as her friends, organizationally, her ability is... her attitude is an issue. And if people on the outside found out how messy things are right now, there's no telling what could happen.
新選組としてはこれ以上問題を起こさないために沖田に罰を与えなきゃならん。
What did she do? Punishment? Like what?
寮ではなくどこか遠いところでの謹慎だな。しばらく大課長を離れてもらう。沖田のことは大切だがそれ以上に新選組と幕府の関係の方が重要だ。
Yeah. I don't think that's wrong. As a magistrate, I have no qualms with that. Speaking for my organization, Hijikata's answer is the best. But this is a friend that has fought by our side until now.
お前からみんなに言ってくれ。これ以上沖田に深入りするなってよ。
Why? She's our precious friend. But we need to abandon her?
違う。俺らじゃ沖田の心の傷を埋めることができないからだ。あいつを思ってやる行動がかえってあいつを苦しめているのかもしれない。
No. What he's doing is helping her. So you want us to leave her alone?
ああ、そうだ。それに新選組の一員ならなおさらだ。
A member of the Shinsengumi. Such strong words. The Shinsengumi has its own set of laws. Its members have to rule themselves, find their own answers, and be strong. After all the trouble there's been recently. Those teachings are now enforced more firmly than ever. So Hijikata and the Shinsengumi have no choice but to leave her to herself. Okay, I understand that our actions might be hurting her. I also understand that you can't do anything for her from your end.
そうか。
But even so, I can't leave her alone.
そう言うと思った。お前らしくていいと思うぜ。大切な大使の一人だ。救えるなら、あの地獄から救ってやってくれ。
I'll give it my all. So where is Okta?
あいつにはすでに謹慎を言い渡してある。明日には立つ予定だ。
Oops. Hijikata opens a map to the area where around Okacho, pointing out an area. This is where she'll be.
遠いだろう。町奉行をしながら通える距離じゃない。
So I only have tonight and tomorrow morning.
あとどうするかはお前に任せる。
Please do. I head to Okta's room with my determination. When I go inside, she's not there. Where could she be at this hour? The things on the bookshelf aren't there either. I look around her room, noting certain items are missing. The comb from Kondo and Yamanami's hair ornament. She didn't throw them away. She's got to have them on her person. If she could throw them away, she would have destroyed them demonstratively like the book. Is she already in her confinement? No, she must still be on her way. If she wants to leave Okacho, there's one place through which Okta will certainly pass. This is a different background. I hurry out of the dorm. One lonesome cherry blossom tree blooms on the outskirts of the city. If she's been visiting Kondo and Yamanami's graves, she'll be passing through here. It's a gamble, but I'm confident Okta will come by. If she took those mementos with her, it means her heart still isn't dead. She's in so much pain, she was trying to kill her own feelings. That's... In the quiet night, a small shadow approaches, so stealthy I barely detect it. She must see me now. But she doesn't seem surprised. She doesn't even stop. She tries to walk right past me. You're leaving at this hour? She stops when I call out to her.
謹慎処分を受けた。土方に聞けばわかる。
I did. He said the Shinsengumi can't let your actions go unpunished.
ならば、これ以上言うことはない。
You're going to leave without saying goodbye to anyone? We'll be lonely. Everyone is worried about you.
私には必要のないことだ。
How can you say that? Everyone has a lot they want to talk with you about.
ない。もはやお前たちは、私の仲間ではない。
She says it without hesitation, right to my face, looking at me in the eye. The evening wind blows between Okta and I, caressing our cheeks. Stop trying to live your life by pushing away your feelings.
私は元からこうだ。
Do you plan on living alone? Are you never coming back?
私は元から一人だ。お前には関係ない。
I see. Then you don't need me or anyone else.
ああ。だからもういいだろう。そこをのけ。
Okta tries to walk around me, but I move to block her.
何の真似だ。
I still have a lot to discuss with you.
私にはない。
Okta draws her sword and assumes her stance. I knew she would do that.
どけ。さもないと。殺す。
Okay, do it. I fucking skipped it. Kind of ruined the mood. Okay, do it. cut me down here and now. If you're that determined to go out of your way, to go your own way, cut me down and get rid of your past.
何を言っている？
I won't let you go down that road unless you kill me. If you insist on going into confinement, then kill me and never return to Okacho.
そんなに死にたいのなら、殺してやる。
Yes, please do. Kill me.
死ね。
With no hesitation, she stabs. The motion of her sword is more beautiful than anything. Sharper than anything. Faster than anything. Sadder than anything. I could feel the line of blood running down my neck. If I move even slightly, I'm dead. If Okta even pushes even slightly, I'm dead. Okta doesn't move a millimeter, staring me down with her cold, dark eyes. Okta and I share a look. An eternity seems to pass in a moment.
なぜ避けようとしない？
Why didn't you kill me? The wind passes through the branches, settling petals adrift in the air.
黙れ。
If you are prepared to live alone, you should be able to kill me.
お前を殺しても何の利益にもならない。
If you kill me, you can pass. If you kill me, you can be alone.
お前を無視すればいいだけだ。
You can't do that. You've never ignored me at all.
お前が邪魔をするからだ。
What are you doing, Okada? What do you want to do, what do you want to do to me?
お前が構うからだろうが。
If I'm in your way, then cut me down. Why don't you?
うるさい！黙れ！
You'll be alone, right? Just cut down anyone who stands in your way.
切って殺して何になる？無駄なことはしない！
Then what is this? What is this? If I'm not your friend, just kill me.
私の何も知らないくせに、分かった風なことを言うな！
You're the one who doesn't know anything. You told me while you were assaulting me not to try and understand you. But honestly, you wanted me to understand you, didn't you?
うるさい。うるさい。それ以上喋るな！
You weren't saying that to me at all, were you? Weren't you talking to yourself? Don't try to live by killing yourself.
その口を閉ざせ！さもないと、本当に殺すぞ！
Then do it! I grab her sword with all my strength. My palm is cut open and blood seeps from the wound. Okta, you don't need to hide your feelings to live. Kondo and Yamanami are no longer with us.
分かってる。そんなこと分かってる。
Who does it help to live like that? Why are you trying to live that way?
私のためだ。私が生きるために必要なことだ。
Will running away from reality really be living? Face the present, Shino Okta. Accept the realities staring you in the face.
やだ。やめろ。それじゃ。
Kondo and Yamanami won't return to this world.
お前に何がわかる！何がわかるんだ！もう誰もいないんだ！この世には私を分かってくれる人は誰もいない！ずっとそばにいてくれたのに、それをお前が全部奪ったんだろ！みんな死んだ。私の大切な人はみんな死んだんだ！お前さえこの世にいなければ、二人は死なずに済んだのに。お前さえ生まれてこなければ、こんなことにはならなかったのに。
My father was killed by Kondo. but I never held a grudge against them.
だが、近藤さんを殺したのはお前だ。
That's right. I exposed everything and they died.
なら私は誰に思いをぶつければいい。ぶつけることができなければ感情なんて捨てるしかない。
I fucking...
なら私は誰に思いをぶつければいい。誰に思いを吐けばいい。
Oh, never mind. It was too perfect that I thought I skipped over. Octa lets out everything she's been carrying for so long. Her sadness, her anger, the words that she's never been able to say.
二人が国を変えるなんて知らなかった。知っていたら私も一緒に死んでいた。これ以上生きて何になる。苦しいだけなのになぜ生きなければならない。だから私は
Octa lets go of her sword, falling to her knees.
人の命は儚く短い。弱いやつから死んでいく。近藤さんが、山並さんが、今まで死んでいたやつらと同じように、これまでがそうだったように。近藤さんが、山並さんが弱かっただけだ。でもそんなことないと思ってた。覚悟なんてしてこなかった。死ぬはずがないと思ってた。いるのが当たり前だと思ってた。なのにいなくなってしまった。世の中なんか変えなくてよかった。新選組なんかいらなかった。ただずっとそばにいてほしかった。朝目が覚めたらおはようって言ってほしかった。みんなでご飯を食べるときはいただきますって言ってほしかった。夜寝るときはおやすみって言ってほしかった。ずっと3人で暮らしたかった。ただそれだけだったのに。
What Octa is describing is a perfectly normal family, a normal life. That's all Octa ever wanted. Octa's normal life was always with the Shinsengumi. Her every day was soaked in blood. There never was any normal for her.
もっと私が甘えられればよかったのに。甘えることが上手だったらよかったのに。そんなのやだ。そんなのやだよ。どうすればいいかわかんないよ。会いたい。会いたいよ。ただそれだけだよ。
I just listened quietly. That's right. You don't have to be strong anymore. That's the life Okta wished for. I thought she was strong. But the person before me, he's just a girl. A girl who could find anywhere. You could find anywhere. Who you could find anywhere. A normal girl. Okta reverts to a normal self. It's that kind of a night. The wind passing through the cherry blossoms hugs Okta softly. It's that kind of a night.